We're here at the Drysdale Courthouse Museum where there's an amazing exhibition, Drysdale at War, World War I, that's been put together by Bob Willey. We were able to catch up with him and find out about the Drysdale area. We're joined with Bob Willey from the Bellarine Historical Society here in Drysdale. Now, Bob, this is an amazing exhibition that you've been a part of down here. Can you tell us a little bit about how it all started and some of the amazing things you've got to share with us, particularly this flag?
Yes, thank you. One of the things that happened last year was after Anzac Day we realised that the RSL's facilities were very small in terms of their museum, so we got together with them, so the Bellarine Historical Society and the Drysdale RSL, and we put this display together because we knew how many people were going to turn up, and it was warranted. I think we saw about 200 through here in about 2 hours straight after the Anzac procession outside, so it's just amazing.
Now, there's incredible memorabilia here that you've found and sourced, but tell us about this flag. There's a good story there.
Yes, this flag's very interesting. It was actually brought back from Gallipoli by a James Carmichael Lindsay, and he's the brother of George Lindsay, who used to own Lindsay and Mackenzie in Geelong. And what happened was he was in Gallipoli in the July, and he had appendicitis, and they took him off Gallipoli. And after he recovered, he came back in the November, and he was there for November and December. And when he left Gallipoli, he took this flag with him. We say acquired. He knocked it off, basically. And he actually took it with him. And he was through France and Belgium. It was all folded up in a very small square. And he got wounded 3 times, but he still had the flag with him. And he brought it home, and Julie put it in the cupboard. And that's where it stayed until about 1957, and we believe it may have come out once to show his son Noel. That's the only record we've got of it. And then around about 1957 he died. His son Noel got the flag, and it stayed in his cupboard, as the Lindsay tradition goes, until 2013. And it only came out when he was doing some research for a book that we put together. And the flag on Anzac Day was presented by the Lindsay family to the town of Drysdale, being the 100 years of Gallipoli, and the RSL will actually hold this flag on behalf of the town, but it's in beautiful condition, and we've had it framed now, and it is up the right way. It wasn't earlier, but it is in really good. You can still see where the lines are, where the flag was all put in the bag. The other thing is interesting is you may notice there's no actual places where you can actually put the flag on a flagpole. It actually had 2 nail holes in the top. So in Gallipoli they were actually sometimes putting it across the doorways because it got very cold towards that end of the year. Sometimes it was inside the trenches, maybe an officer's trench. But it's actually a square land-based Union Jack, and that's one of the flags that was issued to Australia, plus they used the red ensign as well. But we have this one.
Very precious. Now, the collection of soldiers behind you, I believe there are 33 there. Outside, there's not so many names.
Oh, there's actually more than 33 photographs on the wall, but out on our cenotaph there are only 16 names of those who died. And while we were doing research, we actually found 33 of them. And so what we did on Anzac Day this year was we actually had white crosses made with their names and poppies, and family members and church members and that came forward to actually present the crosses and put them around the cenotaph with their names on them. So that's the first time all of them have actually had their names in the cenotaph area.
That's incredible. So how long is this exhibition here in Drysdale?
Right, we'll probably have it open for the next 3 to 4 months depending on what people want to do. But we're actually going to be open again on Sunday the 17th in the afternoon between 1:30 and 4:30, and then we're open again on the first Sunday in May, same sort of time, yes.
Is there any way people could get in contact to find out a bit more about it?
Sure, I can give you my mobile number. It's 0425 84429, and we can give you times. If people want to run a special tour here, we're doing that as well at the moment. So,
all right. Now, this building here in Main Street, Drysdale, was the old courthouse, of course.
And Shire offices.
And Shire offices. You've done a wonderful job with this exhibition, and I believe we should be looking forward to a lot more in the future.
Yes, well, we're hopeful we're going to keep some displays going now. We've been very lucky getting some lighting from one of our benefactors, and we'll keep the displays going. We're already working on the next couple that we might be able to do. So,
all right. Well, job well done, and thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, Meryl. Thank you.
With thanks to the Bellarine Historical Society and the RSL in Drysdale, I'm Meryl Friend for News Geelong. Oh, that's all right. Do you want me to say something different?
Well, just say by the Bellarine Historical Society.